The Xiaomi 12 Lite has launched at a regional event in Malaysia, which we at Revu Philippines covered. The phone is supposed to offer faster and smoother performance, especially in the display front, as well as better imaging chops thanks to its sharper cameras on the front and back. But does it deliver on its promise? In this video, we'll let you in on what we think are its pros and cons after weeks of using it as our main Android smartphone. The Xiaomi 12 Lite arrives in a design that's similar to its more expensive Xiaomi 12 series siblings. It's about as hard-angled as a modern iPhone, and its corners are slightly chamfered too, preventing the edges from digging into your palm. As its model name suggests, the Xiaomi 12 Lite is one of the lightest and slimmest handsets in its category, even with its reasonably sized display and battery backup, coming in at 173 grams and measuring 7.29mm at its thickest point. It helps that the frame which holds the device in place is made of plastic. The Xiaomi 12 Lite is available in light pink, light green, and black, with the latter serving as an option for those who prefer their devices subtle looking. Our unit, as you can see, is a pink color variant, and we couldn't be happier. The back panel comes with a glossy, frosted finish that changes to dark pink, purple, and even dark yellow depending on where the light touches it. Stunning and gives off an unmistakably artistic, stylish vibe. We also like that it feels nice to the touch and is not a fingerprint magnet. However, we advise you to use a case as the finish makes the Xiaomi 12 Lite slippery in the hand. On the upper right side is a rectangular camera module with 3 cameras that are separated by metal rings. The module protrudes from the panel so the smartphone wobbles when you place it on a flat surface. You get a triple camera system headlight by Samsung's 108-megapixel ISOCELL HM2, which can record 4K footage at 30 frames per second as opposed to the smaller 64-megapixel primary sensor on the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G and E. It's assisted by an 8-megapixel option for ultra-wide shots and a dedicated 2-megapixel macro unit, a downgrade from last year's 5-megapixel one. We think the Xiaomi 12 Lite could have made do with that macro sensor, as it's quite hard to get extremely close to subjects we want to highlight without zooming in. But the main and ultra-wide cameras are definitely top-notch, especially when lighting conditions are optimal. The images we took look sharp and have decent dynamic range and vibrant colors. The selfie camera this time around, which now sits in a punch hole at the center, is sharper too, at 32 megapixels instead of 20. And Xiaomi was able to leverage the camera hardware by adding a variety of shooting modes and features to help you capture better pictures and videos, such as the excellent Pro and Night modes, eye tracking focus, and vlog mode with 19 templates, just to name a few. You can even remove other people from your photo using the magic cutout professional editor by tapping Edit, then AI, then Erase, and choosing Remove People. Neat, right? Anyhow, here are other sample images we shot on the Xiaomi 12 Lite. Up front is a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display that's brighter compared to many others in the price segment, courtesy of its support for up to 950 nits of peak brightness for HDR content. It's not big or small by today's standards, a good size actually for a slim and lightweight phone. It boasts thin bezels and some premium specs including 120Hz refresh rate, 240Hz touch sampling, plus support for HDR10+ and Dolby Vision. The optical under-display fingerprint reader works well, recognizing our thumb and unlocking the Xiaomi 12 Lite quickly, though we'd have preferred it to be placed higher on the screen. The smartphone gets a second channel at the top to complement its bottom-firing speaker. The stereo sound the two produce is noticeably better than the average mid-ranger punchy audio with a hint of bass. They can also get quite loud. Now combine the Dolby Atmos certified dual speakers with a remarkable screen and you get something that's great for your entertainment needs, whether you're watching your favorite movie or the concert of your favorite artist on the phone. Powering the Xiaomi 12 Lite is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G chipset with an integrated 5G modem, allowing for faster internet speeds where available. The chip-in-hour unit is paired with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. With Xiaomi's RAM expansion feature, the Xiaomi 12 Lite gives you up to 3 GB of virtual RAM for multitasking and stopping apps from closing unexpectedly. That will not transform your smartphone into a flagship powerhouse, but that's fine because the Snapdragon 778G is still one of the most reliable chips you'll find in this price range. It can handle just about any app you throw at it and can even run demanding games like Genshin Impact at medium to high settings without lag or drag. Our unit also managed to post great results in Antutu, Geekbench, and other benchmark apps. The 4,300 mAh battery is a wee bit bigger than last year's 4,250 mAh cell. For unknown reasons, we couldn't complete our PC Mark battery test after several tries, but in real life, the battery typically lasts about a day in a single charge based on our usage, and that's with the refresh rate set to 120 Hz instead of 60 Hz. FYI, our typical usage includes browsing the web with social media over Wi-Fi or 5G data, video and music playback, and some gaming on the side. Now, we're not worried if we ever need to charge because the included power brick supports 67-watt cable charging, which is impressively fast even these days. You can top up the battery from 0 to full in under 50 minutes. All in all, we think the Xiaomi 12 Lite is a stylish all-arounder with a reasonable price tag. It also has fewer compromises than its predecessor, making it an easy recommendation to anyone looking for a mid-range option with some heavyweight features, despite its name and positioning in Xiaomi's flagship lineup.